Hey there, Aileen here at Lane Image Consulting, and today I want to talk about the concept of being swimming in a red ocean versus swimming in a blue ocean. So if you're joining me here live, please do say hi. Pop your comments in the box down here and let me know, have you heard about this concept already? I've actually heard about this concept a couple of years back, it describes a marketing idea so that people can understand it quite easily. And the idea is that the red ocean is an ocean that's full of sharks and oftentimes a lot of competition, and there's a lot going on in the red ocean. There's a lot of competitors in there. There's competition for space, there's competition for food. Everything is basically competition over there. Whereas the blue sea is a much healthier type of sea, and pretty much you're swimming in there for yourself, by yourself, and you've loads of resources. You have everything you could possibly need: food, space, time, etc. So these are two terms that are used to talk about marketing. And if you find yourself swimming in a red sea, it means that you typically have a very wide niche, and you've lots of competitors. There's lots of people doing the same thing as you. Whereas if you're swimming in a blue ocean, you're a lot more niche. You don't have that many competitors. You basically you have a program or an offer that nobody else is pretty much providing. And I think for most people, they would prefer to be swimming in the blue sea, right? So I thought I'd give some examples of the blue ocean versus the red ocean, so you get an idea of what I'm talking about. So lots of personal stylists, when they come and talk to me first, they say that, they're pretty niche, that their ideal client is a businesswoman. Maybe she's a professional woman, or maybe she's an entrepreneur. So the first thing I ask them is, which out of those three are they? Is your ideal client? Is she a businesswoman? Is she a professional woman? Or is she an entrepreneur? Because the three of those could be completely different. Now, the truth is, if that is your niche market, I believe you are swimming in a red ocean, because pretty much every single personal stylist that I speak to tell me that their ideal client is a businesswoman, a woman in business. And oftentimes stylists choose this client because they believe that this client can afford their services. So compare that with a much, much more niche ideal client. And I've written a few examples down here just off the top of my head. Somebody telling me that their ideal client is a woman who's 50 plus trying to find a new partner. So she's been divorced. She's back out there looking for a new partner, and that's your ideal client. Well, it's going to be a lot easier to serve that ideal client compared to a businesswoman. You know exactly what her problems are. You know exactly what kind of results she's looking for. You know exactly what her pain points are, what her roadblocks are, where she's going to be hanging out, etc. Another example of an ideal client that I would consider in the blue zone is a woman in her 40s looking to start a business. So she will have all of these could be business women and professional women, but you notice that we've drilled down to another level. We're looking at a much more specific person. I even tell people you're speaking to one person when you're speaking on social media. So for instance, right now, I am speaking to one person. I am not speaking to many people. Of course, in reality, I'm speaking to many people. But when I was thinking about what I was going to talk about today, I was thinking about telling one person. And The third one I have here is a woman who's working in manufacturing. That used to be me. I used to work in manufacturing. I would have absolutely loved somebody who could have helped me look more stylish way back in the day. And the idea is that if you were serving this woman, again, you'd know a lot about her. You'd know she works in manufacturing. You know she wears a uniform all day. You know that she has events to attend from time to time, like, you know, annual dinner and dances. Maybe she has, you know, to give a presentation every now and again. And she is used to wearing a uniform, and she really could do with help in, you know, having clothes for the kind of situations that she would have in her life. So you can imagine that when you are swimming in the blue ocean and you have that very niche ideal client, you can create a really great offer for them that you can charge a lot for, because you are the expert in that area. Whereas if you are in the red ocean out there swimming with all of your competitors, trying to attract that elusive businesswoman or that vague businesswoman is just going to be so much harder. I do see some people watching me right now. If you're watching me, please do say hi. I love when people say hi. Have you any questions for me? Do you think you're swimming in a blue ocean versus the red ocean? When I started out in my business, I was definitely swimming in the red ocean. I was providing color, style, wardrobe, shopping, nutritional services to every man, woman, and child out there. And my offer was vague. How I could help someone was vague. I was trying to appeal to everyone, but to no one. Hey, Brenda, great to see you. Hey, Paula, great to see you. So my question to you ladies is, are you swimming in the blue ocean or the red ocean? Now, the good news is that all of my programs start with establishing your ideal client profile, because I think it's the basis of everything. I think there is no point in the world in trying to create an offer unless you know very, very clearly who your ideal client is. And if you haven't heard already, I have my Ideal Client Challenge coming up starting the 1st of February. And actually, as I'm speaking right now, I'm just going to get the link for it and pop it in here. So if you haven't attended that Ideal Client already, that Ideal Client Challenge, I would highly encourage that you do that. I'm just opening my file here now to get the link for it so that I can put it in the comments. And my computer is rather slow at the moment. I need to clean it up a little bit so that it goes a bit faster. So I'm just going in here to get the link for my Ideal Client Challenge. It's a 5-day challenge where first of all, we look at you. We look at, you know, who you're ideally suited to work with. We look at the areas that you love working with. And by the end of 5 days, you should have a very clear idea who your ideal client is, what your zone of genius is, and even have the ideas for what kind of offer you could create for them. So let me just copy the link in here so I can put it in here. Any questions for me? I am very, very happy to answer them. So I'm just putting join my 5-day free challenge here. Okay, that should be winging its way to you now as we speak. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. Red ocean versus blue ocean. I just see a mistake in my comment there. I wonder, can I edit that? Possibly not. Anyways, never mind. It's not the end of the world. You know what I'm trying to do. You need to hop in there and register for my Ideal Client Challenge if you haven't done so already. So that's all for today. I have training in my color analysis. No, my 5 weeks to online color analysis coming up in in an hour. So if you're in that program, get over there, and I'm going to be doing a couple of case studies in there today. Other than that, that's all from me today. Catch up with you all soon. Have a great day. Bye.